upload, yeet! Hey guys, it's Cassie, and today I am back with another new video. I decided to tell you something that you should probably know. I got in a car accident, and today I wanted to explain the full story to you guys. So this is kind of like a story time slash... yeah, it's a story time. So, guys, I was all over the news. You might have seen me on Snapchat news. You might have seen me on your local news. You might have seen me on GoFundMe. I don't know. I was just all over the place. So, I got in this accident November 17th, 2017. Let me just read the story that my local news channel put about me. And by the way, you can find this news story if you look up just my name, or if you want, I'll just link it below. Here's the story. The headline is, "Teen girl carried herself half a mile with broken back after serious rollover crash." And yes, I did walk half a mile after the crash. I will explain more about that later. Doctors say a 15-year-old Omaha girl is lucky to be alive and to not be paralyzed after her SUV flipped multiple times. 6 News met with Cassie Jacobson just before she was discharged from the hospital Tuesday. This is them quoting me. "Now that I've almost died, I realize how much life has meaning," said Jacobson. She was coming home from a speech tournament when she says that she started to doze off. "I remember flipping the car once, even though the car flipped 4 times. After that, I remember being on somebody's porch." Cassie Jacobson has managed to walk to the nearest home. "That's insane with a broken back." Jacobson explains that her back was broken in multiple places, her wrist was broken in 2 places, and she has another break in her lower neck. Despite serious injuries, officers told her that she walked half a mile barely holding on to consciousness. "I don't remember walking that far at all." She rang the doorbell at the stranger's home until she could get somebody's attention. "After they let me in, I remember how bloody my legs were and how scary that was." For 18 days, she has been recovering at Nebraska Medicine. "I have to call my nurse to do almost anything." On Tuesday, she got the great news that now she can move on to Madonna and Lincoln for rehabilitation therapy. "It's nice to get out of here." The teen tells us that she has a new outlook on things. "It's almost like I cherish life a lot more." Cassie's family has set up a GoFundMe page to help pay for her medical bills. If you'd like to help, visit Cassie's GoFundMe page or click here. And that's it. Basically what happened was I woke up that morning at like 5 in the morning just to get ready for speech. So I had a really early morning and a really late night because it was a Friday speech tournament, and if you're in speech, you know that Friday speech tournaments last until like 10 at night, and you don't get home until like 11. You see, we didn't get home until 10:30 that night, and I drove. Instead of turning where I was supposed to go to my house, I just kept going. So I didn't take the right turn that I was supposed to take. I just kept going, and it led to a gravel road. So I was like, oh shoot, I'm not at the right place. So I turned around, and then I dozed off, and I flipped my car 4 times. After that, I don't remember any of this. My mom and police officers have told me this. After the crash happened, I called my mom screaming. I was like, "Mom, I got in a car accident. Oh my God." And she was like, "Oh my God, where are you?" And I was like, "I don't know." After that, before the call ended, my phone died. So I was like, oh my God, what the hell do I do? I was like, okay, I'll just walk to the nearest house. You see, I live out in the country. There aren't many near houses. So I walked to the nearest house, and the nearest house was half a mile away. I had a broken back. I walked half a mile with a broken back. So after I got to the house, they got me help. They called 911. They called my mom back. The ambulance came, and they picked me up. By the way, the only thing that I was worried about at this time was my speech suit. because the ambulance cut it off of me. And I was like, oh my god, why are you cutting my speech suit off of me? Yeah, that's what I was doing. And they were like, dude, why aren't you worried about like your back or your wrist or your neck? And I was like, my speech suit! So after that, they took me to the hospital. They did x-rays on this really flat board that hurt really bad because, you know, my back is broken. They decided that I had multiple fractures and breaks and crushed bones in my back. By the way, my back brace looks like that. Yeah, I broke my neck and I broke this wrist. And by the way, my cast got off, so I'm excited about that. I think that's all of the details. Really, I think it was kind of like a miracle that like I walked half a mile. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below any questions that you have about the accident because I will be happy to answer them. And I will see you guys next week with another brand new video. Bye!